Hello all, my name is Sahana from grade 6B Orchids the International School, Thane. Today I'll be explaining you fold mountains with the help of an experiment. But before knowing what are fold mountains, we need to know what are endogenic and exogenic forces that take place in the surface of the earth, beneath or on. So now let us see what are endogenic forces and exogenic forces with the help of a video. Endogenic forces are the forces that act inside the surface of the earth or beneath the surface of the earth, whereas exogenic forces are the forces that act on the surface of the earth which are visible to the human eye. Endogenic forces are separated into two forces that are slow forces and sudden forces. Now, let us see what are slow forces. Slow forces are the forces that take place over millions of years, like the Himalayas. Himalayas were formed over millions of years, those are the mountains. Now, sudden forces are the forces that take place in a few hours, like volcanic eruptions and earthquakes. Now, let us move on to exogenic forces. Exogenic forces are the forces that take place on the surface of the earth. For example, a mountain erodes in a plateau with the help of many agents of wind, water, or air. The rivers erode the mountains into plateaus known as tablelands. In this way, we learned what are endogenic forces that act inside the surface of the earth and what are exogenic forces that act on the surface of the earth. They act as the deposition takes place and the erosion takes place in the exogenic forces. Now, let us move on to the next. Hello. Hello all. To understand what are fold mountains, we saw an experiment. But now, what are exactly fold mountains? Let us see. The fold mountains are the mountains which were formed by endogenic forces, that is, the forces beneath or under the surface of the earth. So, they formed different lines on the fold mountains that were anticline and syncline. The anticline is the mountain which was formed, and the syncline was the valleys. And this fold mountain was formed due to the compression of the endogenic forces. Anticline is upfold, that is the mountains, and syncline is downfold. People have also habituated in this anticline and syncline, that is the mountains and the valleys. But in the valleys, the life is more easier because of transportation and availability of crops, etc. Now, one more information. Old fold mountains are the mountains that were formed 250 million years ago. That is a lot of time. And endogenic forces usually take a lot of time to get formed. The examples of these are Appalachians in the North America and Aravalli Range in India. Now, let us see the images of these examples. Now, we saw the old fold mountains. Now, there are many mountains which have formed newly comparatively to the old fold mountains. For example, Himalayas in India, Rocky